Trump 2024 National Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt. Karoline, good morning. Good to see you. What's the reaction from the Trump team to this pick by Kamala Harris?
Well, as President Trump simply stated on his Truth Social yesterday, thank you. Thank you, Kamala Harris, for proving how dangerously liberal you are in choosing one of the most far-left governors in this country. And by not choosing Governor Josh Shapiro, Kamala Harris also proved President Trump's point that the Democrat Party has truly become a party of anti-Semitism and anti-Jewish radicals. And that's what this decision told us. And we very much look forward to exposing how radical the Harris-Walz ticket is to every voter in this country. The opposition research book on Tim Walz is deep, and we will make sure every American understands it.
Yeah, you don't have to dig that deep to find just some of his absolutely crazy policies. Driver's licenses for illegals, sex changes for minors. And if the parents in Minnesota don't like it or agree with what their minor child wants to do, the state can come under Tim Walz's law and take your kid away. Not to mention, and this one just stuns me because it's not only is it crazy, but it's also for fourth graders. There are now tampons in public bathrooms in public schools starting in the fourth grade in the boys' room. Boys, Karoline, last time I checked, don't menstruate and have never menstruated, but they have access to tampons in Minnesota. How nuts is that?
That's right, Rob. And the fact that you even have to explain that on television is lunacy. I mean, what are we even talking about here? But these are policies that this guy has supported. And not only that, he's radical on the economy. The pace of inflation in Minnesota has outpaced wages. Working families are suffering because Tim Walz has supported Bidenomics, which Kamala Harris has helped usher the worst inflation crisis in a generation. Tim Walz supports free health care, free college tuition, and he is welcoming illegal immigrants to the state of Minnesota. So he wants taxpayers to foot the bill for illegal people while they themselves are suffering. He's also signed one of the most radical environmental policies in the country, banning carbon-based fuels by the year 2040. That's only 14 years away. It's ludicrous. That's a gift to China. It will threaten America's national security, and it will certainly increase the cost of living in this great country. The two of them would be a disaster for our economy. And we'll make sure, again, every American understands that if you want more money in your pocketbook, if you want to make gasoline cheap again, there's only one option on the ballot, and it's the Trump-Vance ticket.
Well, you can't go for somebody like Kamala Harris, California radical, who her entire political career has wanted to end fracking, and somehow that's going to appeal to Rust Belt battleground state voters. I don't get it. And I'm curious if you could just explain the thinking of J.D. Vance and Donald Trump and their reaction to this. To me, Josh Shapiro, younger, smarter, comes from a really important state, Pennsylvania, and he's seemingly very popular in Pennsylvania. Why wouldn't you pick Josh Shapiro as your running mate?
Well, as President Trump just said in an interview this morning, it was surprising that Kamala Harris did not choose Josh Shapiro. However, again, I think it proves that the Democrat Party has truly bent the knee to the far left radical pro-Hamas terrorist sympathizers that control the Democrat Party right now. We've seen this time and time again with Kamala Harris, and this is truly a disastrous ticket. We very much relish the opportunity to go after Kamala Harris and Tim Walz for their very radical records, and it just proves that Kamala Harris cannot be trusted. She had an opportunity to make a good decision, and it's the first major decision as her tenure as the Democrat Party nominee, and she screwed it up big time, and she proved how dangerously liberal she truly is. She can't help herself.